I'm Timmy. You know, just your average kid with a, not-so-average hobby of building crazy contraptions. My room is like a mad scientist's lab filled with gizmos, gadgets, and half-finished inventions. It's awesome! My latest challenge? Mom and Dad spotted a mouse in our house. They asked me to catch it, but I had a better idea. I decided to build the most amazing, super-duper mouse-catching machine ever. It would make old mousetrap games look boring. First, I set up a cheese-scented fan to lure the mouse in. The smell was so strong, even I wanted to take a bite. Then, a pressure plate triggers a series of dominoes. They're not just any dominoes, they're glow-in-the-dark. The dominoes knock over a toy car, which rolls down a track and hits a lever. It's like a tiny Grand Prix in my room. The lever launches a toy rocket. 3, 2, 1, blast off! It zooms across the room, leaving a trail of sparkles. The rocket flies high and pops a balloon filled with marbles. It's like indoor rain, but way cooler. The switch turns on a toy train. Choo-choo! It chugs along, pushing a shiny red ball off a ledge. The ball drops and lands on a seesaw. On the other end is my favorite teddy bear ready for takeoff. Boing! The teddy bear is catapulted into the air. It's like a furry astronaut on a secret mission. The bear lands right on the bullseye. Bullseye! This triggers the final part of my masterpiece. A cage drops down ready to catch the mouse. And voila! The mouse should be caught. Or so I thought. Now let's see if it actually works. Day after day, I watched my machine spring into action. It was like a daily show, full of excitement and surprises. But that clever little mouse always found a way to escape. It was like watching a tiny magician at work. Sometimes it would duck under the cage just in time. Other times, it would ride the toy car like a race driver. Once, it even grabbed onto the teddy bear and parachuted down with a little handkerchief. I was starting to think I'd never catch it, but then something amazing happened. As I watched the mouse dodge another trap, I noticed something in its eyes. It looked lonely. That's when it hit me. Maybe this mouse wasn't a pest at all. Maybe it was just looking for a friend. I realized that sometimes the best solution isn't about catching or trapping. It's about understanding and helping. And in that moment, I knew exactly what I had to do next. So I decided to redesign my machine. Instead of traps, I created slides, swings, and even a tiny Ferris wheel. I used old toilet paper rolls to make tunnels, and bottle caps became little mouse-sized dining tables. I turned an old alarm clock into a mouse-powered hamster wheel. Now the mouse could tell time while exercising. A small mirror became a funhouse mirror for the mouse. You should see how funny it looks with a big head and tiny body. I even added a little pool made from a jar lid. It's like a mouse-sized beach resort in my room. The next day I left some cheese out and waited. Soon I saw a little nose peeking out from behind my dresser.
The nurse takes the cow, the nurse takes the cow. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the nurse takes the cow.
The mouse cautiously approached the new playground. It sniffed around, whiskers twitching with curiosity. Then something magical happened. The mouse's eyes lit up, and it started to explore the playground.
The dog takes the cat. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the dog takes the cat takes the mouse.
It zoomed down the slides, swung on the swings, and spun on the Ferris wheel. It was having a blast! Now my room is filled with the happy squeaks of my new friend Gizmo the mouse as he plays in his very own mouse playground. Maybe that pest is just a friend you haven't met yet. Maybe that obstacle is an opportunity in disguise.
Hi-ho the dairy-o, the cheese stands alone. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the cheese stands alone.